if you was to add up the upgrades, what does that look like in cost?
Damn it, thought you'd ask that. I'd say roughly probably 50 to 60K.
We're kind of far off, dude. I'm just gonna say that is a lot of cap right there. That is a lot of cap. You ever go to a car meet and you're checking out the builds and you're looking at all of the sweet stuff people do to their cars and you're just like, wow, that's some cool stuff. Wow, look at that build over there. That one's pretty cool too. That guy put a single turbo on his Mustang. That's pretty sweet. We've all been to car meets and we've all walked around looking underneath the hoods of cars and just stared at the beautiful accomplishments people make when modifying their cars. I truly do love it. Looking underneath the hoods of vehicles is one of my favorite things to do when I'm at a car meet. I get actual joy when I see hoods popped at a car meet because that means people aren't just playing dress up. These people spent time tuning their vehicle and modifying it, and I know how annoying it is when that 30-minute job turns into a 6-hour job. It's really annoying. I've been there a number of times where I plan a dinner date with my 12 gauge in a single shell because the job just isn't going right. That being said, we've walked around, we've seen the hoods up, and you look underneath the hood and it's like a stock car or like maybe a cheap Amazon intake, and you're like, I wonder if there's anything else to this build. All of the clips we'll be looking at today are from Charmwall's official page, so I will be linking it down below. Check it out. There are a lot of cool builds on his page, people that aren't like just lying. But today, I'm gonna show you some that I think are a little inflated. Their prices are a little cap. I'm just guessing. I don't own these cars. I don't know what their receipts look like, but let's just take a look. We'll start out with one though that seems honest.
Question, what vehicle we have here and what year?
2018 Honda Civic Sport.
Have you done any upgrades to it?
Pretty much full bolt-on, but still on the stock turbo. So we've done with the RV6 front pipe, down pipe. It's got the Greddy Supreme exhaust, blow-off valve, HKS, and Mishimoto for the intercooler.
If you was to add up all the upgrades in terms of cost, what does that look like?
Oh boy, minus aesthetics, 2-3 grand.
2-3 grand. Thank you. Appreciate it. The comments are charm. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now this is definitely probably the most honest person we will look at today. She went down through her build list, name shit. You could see her like looking from like the front to the back of the car and just connecting the dots. And she says, look it, with all this, 2 to 3 grand. She didn't hit us with, oh, this is a $10,000 build, baby. She didn't hit us with that. And I think she even left out the wheels. She just talked about some engine-based shit, which sounds about right. She got, she said, I think a downpipe, a larger intercooler, probably an intake of some sort. Those 3 things alone are like $1,500 if you buy some quality stuff. Not including some tuning and some other stuff that she might have done, including, I think she said she lowered it, it's on wheels. And she said she left out aesthetics. $2,000 to $3,000. An honest lady right there. Now let's look at another Honda owner and let's hear what he has to say.
Here and what year?
It's 24 Honda Civic Type-R.
For how long you had it now?
A year.
A
No,
year?
not even. I got it in January.
Have you done any upgrades to it?
Just lower the springs with iBox. Lower the suspension with iBox springs. Like I said, the moving kit, the wheels.
If you was to add
Springs, a Mugen kit, and wheels. How much did homeboy spend?
In total?
yeah, just on the upgrades,
Close to 10.
about or close to 10 grand.
Yeah.
$10,000. Either the shop is ripping a homeboy off, or he is just lost. He's fucking zooed out of his mind right now. $10,000? Springs are probably less than $500 for this car. If they are authentic spoon wheels are not cheap, so I will give him that. That is a solid, $3,000 to $4,000, maybe $5,000 right there total. But we're only halfway there. Are you telling me that you spent another $5,000 on a couple carbon fiber bits? It doesn't have like a full wide body kit. I mean, you guys can look at it. It doesn't have a full wide body kit. We're talking about maybe a front splitter, maybe some side skirts, maybe some mirror caps. I don't even see a gurney flap on the wing. So $5,000 and all that? Someone buy this guy a hat because this is all cap. This is just all cap right here. Car's clean. No doubt about that. I like the car. But those are some inflated prices right there. Those are some up garage prices right there. Unless he overnetted everything from Japan, no shot. All right, let's listen to this one. IS300. So I'm somewhat familiar with the platform, so let's take a listen.
Man, what am I looking at here?
You're looking at an IS300 with Alteza badges, with a very rare JP Visage bodykit, RTX wheels, 19s. Everything from A to Z is done for me.
So you said what year is it again?
It's 2002.
And how long you had it now?
9 years
9
already.
years?
Yeah.
If you was to estimate the upgrades you put into it in terms of the cost, what does that look like? The total cost?
Close to 8 to 10 grand.
8 to 10 grand?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. It's a charm. Enjoy it, man. I love that color.
Thank you.
8 to 10 grand to have probably a stock IS300. We all know that hood ain't pop. There ain't nothing pretty underneath that hood. Now I was like, RTX wheels. I'm used to RTX graphics cards. What the hell are RTX wheels? Maybe it's a new forged wheel company I have yet to hear about. No, RTX wheels are sold at Tire Rack for $250 a pop. Okay. Once again, undeniable. Car is clean. I ain't hating on the car. I'm hating on these inflated prices. Once again, either he genuinely did pay 10 grand for all of this stuff and the guy at Tire Rack is off in the Bahamas somewhere, or I don't know, maybe we're missing part of the video because 10 grand does not seem like a body kit and some wheels and or Alteza badges. What did you say? Alteza badges. Yeah. Just doesn't seem like that. Paint and body, sure, but we weren't mentioned anything about that, so I'm going off of what I could see. Here we go, $10,000 spent on a Fiat. What did this little lady do to this Fiat?
What vehicle is this and what year is it?
All right, it's a 2020. It's a Fiat Abarth Spider. However, it's made. Sorry.
Go interview that guy. I want to hear what that guy did to his car.
It's a twin turbo engine. It's my track car, so it's my race car.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's lowered. It has Inca wheels. It has sway bars. It has everything lowered.
If you was to add up the upgrades, what does that look like in cost?
I mean, maybe 10,000.
NQ wheels? There isn't a set of NQ wheels, I think, on the market that adds up to $10,000. Now, I know she also did lowering, sway bars. Once again, not the most expensive item on a build sheet. I also might be mistaken, but it's not a twin turbo motor. That's a 1.4 liter turbocharged motor, not twin turbo. So for being a hardcore racer, as she states she is, she doesn't even know what's in her car. Unless she twin turboed it. Unless she did, which I don't know why you would twin turbo a 1.4 liter engine, but the internet after all. Crazier things have been done. I bet that thing is fun around a track though. Deadass, like it's pretty much a Miata, just with a little bit more power. If you guys are looking for a Miata, go look at these. I guarantee you could walk off the lot with one of these for probably cheaper than a Miata because nobody wants them. I think it's built off of the same chassis too and like the same engine. It's just this one's turbocharged. I could be wrong though. Acura TSX, $15,000 in upgrades. What the hell is homeboy blowing his money on? The car itself ain't even worth 15 grand. Let's see what he did to it. There better be some gold-plated shit on this car. $15,000, crazy.
So, what vehicle is this and what year?
It's a 2005 Acura TSX. It's a
TSX.
6-speed.
6-speed. And
Yeah.
for how long you had it?
I would say it's 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
During that time, have you done any upgrades to it?
Yes, so it has a wrap. It's called Miami Blue.
You know the build sheet's about to be dog shit when you just list the wrap as the first thing.
It has airbags. It has air horn, music, wheels,
Okay.
interior, anything you can name it.
Anything you can name it. I guarantee there ain't a turbo underneath the hood. I guarantee there ain't no boost. I doubt there's even an intake on this bad boy. So don't say anything you can name it because it just ain't true.
If you was to add all of it up in terms of upgrades, the cost, what does that look like?
I would say anywhere between 10 to almost 15.
About 15,000?
Yes, the backs are long. It's 4,500. I can lift it up from here if you want.
Oh, hold on, let's see that. Let's see that.
I can come here, literally lift it.
Wow. That's awesome.
That is sick. Dude, that's some Batman shit right there. That is cool. And now this guy, although he said 10 to 15,000, it's probably closer to the $10,000, which is still, again, that's a lot of money. I'm not dissing the car. Again, nice car, good setup. It's on bags. It looks clean. But I don't think there's $15,000 in that car. Like, I think the wheels, those might be Consays, those might be ESRs. It's really hard to tell from here.
Oh, man, that's cool, man. That's cool. Thank you.
Comment down below what wheels those are. I want to say they're the ESRs with like the locking center cap, which is, again, not dissonant, but there's not $15,000 in it. I don't think they have them anymore. I'm pretty sure those are the CR6s. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at their menu and I'm not seeing them. That being said, $300 a wheel, so $4,500 plus $1,200, we're at like, you know, $6,000 right there. A wrap, if he didn't do it himself, $2,000 to $3,000 depending on where you go, maybe even less. So we're at like $8,000. Now he does mention some stuff in the interior. We can't see that, so I'm not sure what he's referring to. And I guarantee there's nothing done underneath the hood. I'm not confident in saying that there's another $6,000 plus underneath the hood or in the interior. So 15 seems like a bit of a stretch. $10,000, 100%. I could believe $10,000 in that car. It's a nice looking car. I need to review a car on bags. If you're in SoCal area and you got a car on bags and it's clean, hit me up. All right, here we go. Potentially the biggest capper of all time right here. $60,000 in upgrades. What the hell did homeboy do to his M3? Let's take a look.
Dude, what vehicle is this and what year?
It's a 23 G80 X-Drive M3.
For how long you had it now?
About 2 years.
2 years. During that time, have you done any upgrades to it?
Yeah, as you see, it's got lots of carbon fiber. It's got Forge Line 20-inch wheels.
Carbon fiber and wheels. Now, after doing a quick Google search, 20-inch wheels from Forge Line, yeah, it's about $2,000 a piece. High quality wheels cost that much, but there's still $54,000 we got to account for somewhere in this guy's build. So let's find it.
KW coilovers.
KW makes some of the best coilovers, I think, on the market, and a set of those for this car, $6,800. Still got a long ways to go, though.
Full bolt-on with CTS hybrid turbos.
CTS turbocharger upgrade for the M3 will run you about $4,000. We're still probably $40,000 short.
And if you was to add up the upgrades, what does that look like in cost?
Damn it, thought you'd ask that. I'd say roughly probably 50 to 60K.
Whew, thank you, man.
We're kind of far off, dude. I'm just gonna say that is a lot of cap right there. That is a lot of cap. There's no way he spent $40,000 in carbon fiber, even if he wrapped this car with Michelin Cup 2 tires. I don't know, some super crazy shit, just bits and pieces here and there. There's no, dude, $40,000. The most expensive part are the wheels on this car. And then you probably have the turbos and then the coilovers and the carbon fiber all added up, maybe $10,000. He's probably a good $30,000 into this car, which, again, a lot of money. Badass car. But where are these people getting the prices? Unless the shop charged him another $30,000 for labor, which wouldn't surprise me nowadays. I just don't see it in the car. I don't see it. Did I guess the wheels right? I think I did. I literally guessed which wheels he had, which are these right here. The CF1s. It's a good wheel. It's a great looking wheel. Dude only spent that much money on his build because he has to pay someone else in labor. Very possible indeed. I mean, if he bought a bunch of carbon fiber pieces, like carbon fenders, a carbon hood and stuff, a carbon bumper, and all paint matched it, maybe, but I think a lot of that stuff is OEM. He might have just bought like a carbon aero package or something like that. I don't know. I don't see $60,000 in upgrades. I'm sure the car is fast as hell and it's fun as shit, but not $60,000 in upgrades. Only to get gapped by a Model 3 Performance? No. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. No shade to anyone in this video. Obviously, we're just guessing here. We could be 100% wrong. It's just fun to see what other people are doing to their cars and how much money they spent. I do think the most honest person in this video was the first chick. No bullshit. She just said it straight and dry what she did to her car, and I think it was the most accurate. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. Subscribe, go check out more from Charmwall's page, and until next video, peace.